Is it normal for my heart to be absolutely pounding?
Yeah.
Yep.
Your love is like the ocean tide, steady as the wind and fierce as fire. Falling in will blur the lines and drown the fear of losing time.
Okay. Adam, it feels like just yesterday we were 14 and talking about this day. In this moment, I have everything I've ever wanted, and yet I know that each new sunrise will bring me the gift of another day next to you, and I'll say it all over again.
Allison, I just want to start out by saying Omnia causa fuit. But don't worry about that now. I'll come back to that later. I've been dreaming of this day for about 5,788 days, which, if you weren't counting, was about the start of second grade. Being able to go through quite literally every stage of life with you has been a blessing. But getting to marry you on top of all of that, I'm really the luckiest man in the world. I think it feels a little real now.
It feels a little real.
We have been through hard times together, and we have gotten through them together. I'm sure that there will be many more difficult times, but I'm not afraid of them. I'm not afraid because I know that as long as you're by my side and I'm by yours, nothing could ever come between us. You are my rock, and I will always be yours.
Well, on behalf of Adam and Allison, we welcome you to this very special day. Today is a day like no other. Most of our days are filled with routine. It will include things like doing yard work and laundry, but today is a special day just witnessed by all these people here to celebrate this day with you. And it is truly an honor to do that. So, the two of you have an amazing story together. As most of you would know, they have known each other since kindergarten. They grew up together, spent their years in elementary school, they started dating, finished high school.
Adam and I were college roommates. I met him freshman year, and when I first met Adam, he kept talking about this girlfriend he had from high school, and I was like, oh yeah, she goes to another school. She's real. Eventually, Allison decided to come visit, and I did in fact see she was a real person. But I also saw how incredibly in love with each other they are and how perfect they are for each other.
Despite their very young start, this relationship has proven to be filled with an enviable amount of kindness, both to one another and those around them, mutual respect, and genuine love.
Now, who would have thought that back in your days at St. Rita's that the two of you would be here today, committing your lives to one another? You may not have known, but God did. And that's what we are here today to celebrate as family and friends. The best is yet to come.
I see you now with you. You'll never be the same. Start of my heart, a river washing over me. Came and changed everything.
As a bride, I'm supposed to have something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Today, I don't need an antique necklace or a blue ribbon tied to my bouquet. Instead, today I have all of these things in you.
I'm so excited to experience all the new things that life has in store for us. There is no one who I would rather have by my side when we go on our little camping trips or go to dinner with no intention of going out afterwards, but then deciding halfway through to get drunk and Uber home from Barry's.
Every morning, I wake up excited to spend another day with you. The way you have always talked about spending the rest of our lives together is one of the million reasons I fall in love with you. In every room, in any situation, I look for you to hold on to because I know that you make everything better.
You have brought out the best version of me, and I would not be the person I am today without you. I'm so excited to wake up next to you every day for the rest of my life. I promise to always tell you when I'm on my way home. I promise to always kiss you goodnight and give you a kiss before I leave in the morning. I promise to love you a little bit more every day, and I promise you will never have to live another day without me in it.
I love how you push me to be a kinder, stronger, more adventurous version of myself. I love that you text when you're on your way home, and I love how you never leave without kissing me goodbye. I promise to make your life richer by always being your safe place. I promise to always be faithful and to choose you every day. I promise to love every version of you.
Allison, you will always be my one and only, even when I'm an old man and my memory is even worse than it is now, and you have to remind me about everything else in my life. I will never forget how much I love and cherish you.
You are not my other half, but my other whole. I can't imagine my life without you. If I were a cat, I'd choose to spend each of my 9 lives loving you. I love you 3,000, a bushel in a peck, and infinity to the 7th power.
Now, I know you probably thought I'd forget about that phrase I told you at the very beginning, omnia causa fuit. You might know what it is. It means everything happens for a reason. I know how important that saying is to you, but it's also very important to me, because everything good that has ever happened to me, or will ever happen to me, is for one reason, you, because you are my reason, Allison.
Changed everything. I see never be the same.
Allison, do you take Adam to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, in good times and bad times, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
I do.
Well, it is by the power and authority vested in me in the state of Illinois that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your wife. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you for the very first time as a married couple, Adam and Allison Johnson.
To give our newlyweds our warmest possible welcome. Let's get up for the new Mr. and Mrs. Johnson!
Today has been the most beautiful day celebrating 2 of my favorite people. There is not, nor has there ever been a doubt in my mind that you 2 are meant to be together. I'm unbelievably grateful to have such an incredible sister and now an equally incredible brother in my life. So let's all raise a glass to Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
Just have fun with them.